Hello guys, and welcome to the bug type only Nuzlocke. We choose Quaxley just so we could give Nimona the advantage, Skeletor, the absolute pain of my bug type. Here we, after choosing this little runt, we actually replace him with Buggy, the Vivillon, which solos Hades. But one of the things I want to say is I'm sorry it's taking me so long. I have a pretty good routine, and it involves myself. Um, Usually, a few days ago, we do get Tarantula, the weird school fighting robot thing. You get it, and yarn. I'm worried he's not going to be a part of the team for too long. But a few days ago, let's say about Tuesday, I noticed she was limping. I thought she stepped on something. Checked her out. No, she wasn't checking on. She didn't step on anything. But she looked a bit uncomfortable. She was a bit in pain. And then, but after checking her out, like I checked the move her in her leg and whatnot, everything seemed to be fine. She didn't make any sound or anything. You could just tell by her eyes that something just wasn't right. And at the time, I couldn't take her to the vet because the doctor was not there. The following day, Wednesday, I had no time to get to the vet at all. And yeah, it all went down. Couldn't cheese into an infant here, and then I spent a lot of time to get frozen. I spent forever trying to get frozen to evolve, but all it took was one Orby to annihilate him. Ryder nearly got taken out. We nearly lost Ryder. All it took was one more lunge to. I'm gonna kind of be down to what happened. We lost Master Rank. We lost the Intimidator, but I actually chose to sacrifice. Aquanaut actually never really got anything. Aqua. Thanks to Stinker, a little young Pokemon named Stinker, we did easily won that game. Bullshit don't last long. As you can see. But, Wednesday when I got off work and finally got home, I took one of my dogs, Akira. Had this very defeated look. She didn't have any energy to do anything. And I was already worried about her from the day before, and that made me extremely worried about her to the point where I not only called the vet appointment, but I also, for the following day, I also called my boss and was like, hey, something's wrong. You can hear in the comments. That's why what you were waste time taking a day off with your dog. My dog is the only family I have. As we say it, as my own family. Everybody else, my parents, yeah, they're still alive. One thing that has my. But my strategy with Sealing Bolt here, we just basically, with this gem, the Prime gem, it was working. Sealing Bolt Opera didn't last long. I will say this, when it comes to Venomoth, in this one, you might or might not see, I make stupid choices because Venomoth has a ghost terror type. Thinking that it's a poison terror type, so I ended up also, a hard sacrifice had to be done in solutions. I did a lot of switching. But, yeah, I was really weird. I ended up taking a day off with my dog, Tara. And it turns out that he was gonna just to give me send me on my way, and I said no. I want option one. I want option number one, which was pictures. Right. And I'm like, hey, I want to see it because there's obviously something wrong. There's got to be something. So I did switch to habanero. I probably felt that wrong, but I don't care. And tanked the hurricane with the landmark flamethrower. There was a few leaf blades and an extra scissor to finish off the dojo. It was a team effort between Fashionista, Bolt, and also Frozen, to be Katsuguri. But it turns out she's got an injury in her elbow somewhere, and kind of built up these issues where it, in the vet doctor's words, it was the start of arthritis, beginning of arthritis. Surprisingly enough, I will say I'll give Frozen credit. It got confused, it took a big hit, survived the confusion, beat him. Here, that was a lot of protect spam I was dealing with Flashlight. Flashlight, I was doing a lot of protect spam, and due to all the chip damage we were doing, Rose's Starmobile's defense pretty high. But still tried for protect, and it came back to bite speed ups and all the moves. But actually, for the first time, Rasputin, Queenie, actually survived this fight. It was a tough fight, everybody got low, teams lost it, but it all took was a bug buzz in that one, so we lost goggles pretty quick. As you did I tear boost you? I didn't tear boost it this time. I tear boost it. But both the way here, it only took one hit. Here, it was just crashing each other all the way through, you know, maybe through these storms. Then it was just habanero with flamethrower. I don't care if it's smoke run. But habanero also didn't last long. Pretty good. Too bad she didn't crit. She went down. Bolt survives a brave bird. But Frozen took out a good amount of his team, but lost against Taxorus. And female, I don't remember if I did that. I might have but Vino actually loses the platform, which is depressing. He did get the crit on that one. And it's been 3 days since I gave her the medicine. He gave her the medicine the first time. I gave it to her on Friday, and yeah, we lost coverage. But Cutie was faster and we won it for her. We lost switching, but you know it was mainly Aaron Cross that was won all the way to this point. Aqua here finishes off. Here I kind of just decided I was gonna leave these fights so I can continue talking about why it's taking so long. Mainly because I was worried about Kira because I thought I was lose my dog. The only thing that's kept me sane and also kept me going through all of this crap. And I literally thought I was that I thought she had something I couldn't help with. on her this morning on all fours. This time, walking around. I did catch a slither. It took a lot of attempts, but I did find it. I was running around, so it took me an extra hour or so to find it. And I used a lot of her candy where everybody else was. But I left the whole fight in. I just kept on using both. The majority of the time, I just kept on using both. I did think I was going to deliberately use a Paradox Pokemon this time. But after losing Volcarona, I thought about if I was going to do this and I was going to use Paradox Pokemon, even if they were if I was going to use Volcarona and Silverwing, I was going to use them anyway, especially if I had them all in the same game, I was going to use them anyway, because one, they're slightly different, regardless, even with my frustrated people. But, he has a little bit of resemblance, a little bit of remembrance from Volcarona with Flame Charge. But that was pretty much it. Slither actually did fairly well. Got pretty far. And, but I made this choice that I just put in the shitty Pokemon. I was just that's why this fight is taking longer. It's not me deliberately died. Yeah, that's the reason why. I was more focused on Kira and her health than I was this. To me, Kira is more important. I want her to live as long as possible. I know she's gonna pass away at some point, but I want her to live as long as possible. I love that dog to death. That dog means a lot. And even if it might take some time before I do get another one, I will get another one regardless of what my parents say. Because I'm not going to waste another 15 to 20 years of my life trying to chase women to date again. I'm not doing that. But the thing is, when I talk about this, I did in fact terrorize Vino, which had the ghost terror type 3 times. 3 times. Stupidly 3 times. And it nearly cost me Vino. Some fights. Those fights I cut out. But, yeah, there were plenty of times where I did a lot. And I would pretty much just keep going, regardless. I used Fly to try and save Bolt here, which we do absolutely nothing with Fly. And Bolt actually does get taken down here with another, I believe another power. I didn't bother switching this time. I just had no interest in switching at this point. I decided I was and basically the remaining 6 were the Pokemon I had left. Especially in the box. They were all I had left. I named Heracross because it has the effect where at this point it was pretty much one and done at this point. It does get a little bit scary with the other thing. I mean, Guts here managed to take out Sandy Shot, but it gets it gets one shot. It dodges the, I think it's Yeah, tank and area is. I didn't get the crit on that one. I go for a mega horn. It's everything for me. But I think on another roaring moon, I don't remember if I tried to do a mega horn or aerial ace. I might try to do something. I think for a mega horn I tried. By one dragon clone. So there's still tomorrow. Hopefully on Monday. There's things get better. Supposed to take it for supposed to have Kira take that medicine for 5 days, even though it says for 10. So she is walking on it a little bit better. Her left front leg that she was moving on. One and that's it. But leave a like for Kira.